Hi, YouTube. So in grade school, we used to play this game called What Would You Take to an Island? If you can only have one backpack and you can only take so many things on a vacation, what would you pack in your backpack? So I thought we'd play the same game, but change it a little bit and call it What Would You Take to Your Tobacco Island? So I have about 30 tins here, as well as pipes. I'm going to force myself to go through all of them and select the ones that I would take to an island if I was stuck there for the rest of my life. It's going to get pretty easy at the beginning. It's going to get much tougher toward the end. So let's start. I'm going to start toward the beginning where the choices are pretty easy. Wessex Campaign Flake. Wasn't a really special tobacco, so I'm definitely going to leave that one behind. I talked about this in the other video. Solani Blue Label. It's an aromatic, not something I do anymore. It was good at the time, not going to put that in the backpack. Larry's Blend, good English tobacco, kind of past the English and Latakia stage, so I'm not going to put that in my backpack either. Blue Label, it's getting a little bit tougher right now. This was good for an English, actually fantastic for an English. I'm going to put this to a side. I'm going to have to review that again. That's a maybe right there. Plum Cake. One of my first tobaccos. It was good at the time, but it's not one of my critical three. I'm going to put that to a side. Full Virginia Flake. Really decent. Really good for what it is, but I think there's things that are more flavorful in and around the space. I don't think it's as unique as some of the reviews say it is. So for me, this is not a tough choice. It's good, but I'm going to put that to the side. All right, 25 more to go. Wessex Sovereign, same thing. Not very memorable. Not a hard choice right there. Cornell and Deal's Burley Flake number 2. I like the Burley Flake number 3. I've only had a few bowls of this. It was kind of vinegary. For me, not a tough choice. I'm going to leave that one behind. Boer and Trayer Vintage Flake. I had it. I liked it. I smoked all of it. Not memorable. I'm going to leave that one behind. Aaron Moore. I had 2 bowls. Threw it out. Not a tough choice. Not even close on that one. Nightcap. I just made a video about how I actually really like this, but if I was going to take 1 or 2 Englishes, this would not be it. It's a great tobacco, but I think there's better. So for me, this is actually not a tough choice. Not a close call on Nightcap. Scottish Flake, it was unique for what it was. Not a tough choice either. Going to leave that one behind. Sherlock Holmes, I threw it out after a few bowls. Might even light that one on fire. Chocolate Flake, again, not even close. Ola Golden Slice, good for what it is. Not my top 5. Again, not close. One of my first tobaccos, 1888, after dinner, not even close. Three Nuns, I didn't review this in the last video. It gets a lot of reviews. I've had a couple bowls of it. Nothing special. Maybe I have to grow into that one because it does have a lot of good reviews. So maybe there's a learning curve on there. Solani White and Black. I did say how I wanted to return to this and give it another shot, but I'm going to be on an island, so I don't have time for other shots. Leaving that one behind. I didn't review this the last time. Solani Silver Flake. There is something special about this. I'm going to take this one. This is a good tobacco. This is the complex tobacco, and it's worth every penny. So I'm going to put this in the backpack and put it down here. That's a big tin, so there's not going to be a lot of space left. All right. Ebony or Royal Cajun. Ebony. Just got this a few weeks ago. I thought it was decent. Had something original going on, but it's not something I need to live with. I'm going to put that one to the side. This is an aromatic that I kind of bought by accident. GLP's Hotto's Delight. Not even close. Might actually throw that one away. Rattray Maori or Black Maori. Really good, but I don't think I have any room for English blends on this trip, so I'm going to leave that one behind. I'm going to go ahead and group all the Frogmortons together. They're good for English, but I think I can live without English on this island. Old Joe Krantz. I'm going to take it because it's a small tin. I'm going to put that one in there. So I got 2 down. Pirate Cake, which is a really strong Latakia English blend. Definitely leaving that one behind. Interlude, haven't smoked it yet, so I'm going to keep that to the side. This is going to be close to Sunday Picnic, so I'm interested in it, but I don't have enough information on it yet. H&H Dark and Fired, it's a close call. I think I can get something close without actually taking this, though. So I'm going to leave this one back, but I might miss it occasionally. Another English blend, GLP's Abingtons. Good for what it is. I'm going to go ahead and leave all my Englishes behind except for the one that I wrote best on last time. And again, this is McConnell's Oriental. I had some really great memories for this. This is worth taking. So I'm going to put this in the backpack. Sunday Picnic by Cornell and Diehl. It's one of my top 3. This is for sure going in. Great tobacco. Just a fantastic tobacco. This is a recent find. It's McClelland's number 5100 Red Cake. Matches 860 actually. Talks a little bit about this, so I ordered it. This is a great mixing tobacco. It's almost too smooth. It's so good. You'll love it, but you almost might want something more from it. So yeah, I really agree with his review that says, sometimes it's a fantastic smoke and sometimes it's that. There's not enough there. I'm going to leave it behind, but I'll think about it from time to time. Solani Aged Burley Flake. To my surprise, I'm going to leave this behind. And the reason why is because I'm going to take Wessex Burley with me. Between the two, I could live with this all day long. Not necessarily vice versa. I'm going to leave Solani. I'm going to take Wessex. All right, Rat Raised Brown Clooney. So my last review, I said this is one of my top 3. I'm taking this. I need this one. I'm going to sacrifice that one, and I'm going to go ahead and leave Rat Raised Marlin Flake behind. It's good, but I can live without it. So I'm going to leave that one here. Exhausted Rooster by Cornell and Diehl. I'm going to leave that one. It's good, but I think I can get around it. Klondike Gold, and I forget who makes this because I've already tinned it and threw the can away. It's really good, but it's not something I need. Really good though. I actually gave it to a friend. Haunted Bookshop. To my amazement, I'm going to take this, and I have to take a double take when I say that because I really hated this when I first bought it. So I'm going to put that in the backpack. I have a Peter Stuckeby 701 Virginia. It's kind of a mixing tobacco. It's good. I actually had a really good bowl the other night. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, though. Best Brown, going to leave that. Nothing else to say about that. Key Largo, I need a cigar blend on this trip, and can't go the rest of my life without a cigar blend. So I need this for contrast. So I'm going to take Key Largo with me. Burley Flake number 3, Cornell and Diehl. I have a feeling I might get tired of this over time, but right now I really like it. It's a little flat, but I'm going to go ahead and take it because it is one of my favorites right now. And I think I went through everything. So that's in my backpack. So now for pipes. So here's a pipe I really love. This is one of my top 3 as well. But I don't need it, but I really like it. This is a close call. This is a great pipe for out in the town. Not so much of a close call, though, because it's not a great all-day smoker, but a really nice dresser pipe. This monstrosity here, again, great for on the town, but I don't necessarily need it. Pokers are really popular, but I never got into them. This is my only poker, and I've tried to love it. Smoked it a few times, but if I sold one of my pipes, I think this would be it. So I'm going to take a corn cob with the aftermarket stem. I'm going to take my favorite Boswell right here, which is my absolutely favorite pipe. And I do like a Church Warden occasionally. So I'm going to take this Church Warden too. And I'm going to leave this little baby behind.